Stay safe.
Stay active.
And stay healthy.
I'm Mrs. Barrett from PASS, Physical Activity and Sports Specialist, and we hope you're keeping active and healthy at home or at school. Welcome back, reception classes. This is a new PE lesson, and today we're going to be looking at athletic skills, and in particular, we're going to be looking at jumping. So who likes jumping? Hopefully you do. I like jumping high, I like jumping far, and I like jumping in lots of different ways, and hopefully you do too. So for our jumping PE lesson, we need to make sure we've got a nice clear space around us. So whether you're working inside or outside, make sure you haven't got anything in your way, all right, because we need to be nice and safe when we're jumping. We also need to make sure that we're going to be landing on something flat. Okay, so whether it's a hard surface inside or outside in the garden, make sure it's nice and flat so you're not going to wobble too much when you land. Be very careful if you've got rugs or anything like that on the flat surface too. Okay, so if you want to pause the video there and make sure you've got a nice big space to jump in and a nice flat space to land on. Hi, welcome back. We're going to begin our jumping lesson with a warm-up to make sure our body is nice and ready for athletics. So we're going to play a game which is a bit like a scavenger hunt, and it's called Touch It. I'm going to say various different things that I would like you to go and find, touch with your hand just once, and then come back to me as quickly as you can. Now, it might be that you find these things inside. Maybe you might find them outside if you've got an outside space. Be really careful moving around, especially if you're going up and down stairs. The adult that's working with you might need to pause the video at some stages if maybe you're finding it a little bit trickier to find certain items. And if they want to go on a little bit longer after this video and maybe give you other things to find, that's awesome too. Okay, are you ready for the first thing I would like you to go and find, touch, and come back to me? We're going to begin with something coloured green. Can you find something that's green in colour? If you're outside, that might be a bit easier because you can maybe touch a leaf or a tree or even the grass. If you're inside, have you got any furniture that's green or cuddly toys or a book that's green? Okay, awesome. Hopefully you're either on your way to find something green or you're already back ready for me to say the next item to you. Okay, the next item is going to be something that is a particular shape. I would like you to find and touch something that is square. Can you find something square? Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's a piece of furniture that's square in shape. So have a look around you. What's square that you can find? And then go find it. Awesome. I can see you're all doing a really, really good job. Okay, this time it might be a little bit trickier because we're going to find something that's made of a certain material because everything's made of different things. I would like you to find something that you think is made of wood. If you're outside, maybe that might be a little bit easier. Have you got a tree in your space? If you're inside, have a look at your furniture. Do you think that might be made of wood? Have a look. Okay, well done, reception classes. You're doing an awesome job. Okay, we're going to go back to a colour for our next item. And this time, I would like you to find something blue. If I was playing, I could touch that blue chair behind me and come back. So have a look around you. Is there anything in your home or outside space that is blue? Great stuff, reception. We've got two more. The next one is going to be a certain shape. So hopefully you're back to me and ready. This time, I would like you to find something that is a circle, something circular in shape. Have a look around. Maybe it's something inside a cupboard. Maybe it's something in your bedroom. Maybe it's something outside. What could be a circle? Have a look. Okay, we're ready for our last one, our sixth item. This time we're going to go back to something made of a particular material. And I would like you to find something made of metal this time. Metal can often be shiny. Sometimes it's silver or gold in colour. Have a look around you. Can you see anything that might be made of metal around you? Find it, touch it, come back to me. Awesome reception classes. Hopefully you're able to find all 6 of my items. And if you're really enjoying this warm-up, maybe you'd like to pause the video there and see if somebody else in your household might be able to call out some different things that you might like to find, touch and come back. Hi, welcome back. I'm ready for jumping now. So we're going to think about what is going to make sure that we are really safe when we are jumping. So when we are jumping, it's always important that we land safely because we don't want to hurt ourselves. So we always need to make sure that we're landing on our feet. Sometimes that might be 2 feet, so both feet. Sometimes it might just be 1 foot, but we don't want to land on our bottoms on a hard surface, okay? So first thing, always land on feet. Second thing, when we land, always bend our knees. So nice soft knees, okay? It's really hard to land with straight legs. So bend our knees when we land, soft knees and soft ankles, then we won't hurt ourselves, okay? Try to look forward rather than down when you jump. And if you want to, it helps me, I might put my arms out in front to stop me from wibbly wobbling when I land, okay? So let's just recap. Always land on feet. Bend our knees, soft ankles. Looking forward, and when I look forward, my bottom sticks out like I'm sitting on a chair. And our arms forward for balance. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you some jumps. I want you to watch really carefully and see if you can copy me. So see if yours looks the same as mine. So this is my first jump. I'm going to start on both feet. I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to land on both feet. Remember, soft knees, soft ankles. Can you start on 2 feet and land on 2 feet too? Awesome, making sure you're landing really safely. Soft knees, soft ankles, bottom sticking out. Okay, so that was starting on 2 and landing on 2. This time we're going to try a trickier one. This time we're going to start on 1 foot and land on the same foot. Now you might have already said, that's a hop. It is. So we're going to start on 1 foot and land on the same foot, making sure we still bend our knees as we land. It's a bit trickier landing on 1 foot because it's a little bit harder to balance. So you might need to practice that one a few times. You might also try hopping on the other foot because 1 foot might be easier than the other. So have a go. Can you hop and land 1 foot to 1 foot? Awesome. So now we've got a jump 2 feet to 2 feet and a hop 1 foot to the same foot. We're going to see if we can remember those 2 things and always land safely. So we're going to move around the space that we're in. If I say jump, I want you to jump 2 feet to 2 feet. And if I say hop, I want you to hop 1 foot to the same foot, making sure you land really safely. Okay, I'm going to jog around my space. And get ready for that hop or that jump. Jump! Hopefully you jumped at the same time as me. Hop. Make sure you bend your knees when you land. Hop. I'm going to jump on the other leg this time. Jump. Jump. Hop. Jump. Definitely getting my heart beating faster. If you want to carry on playing that, you can play a little bit longer and see if you can hop or jump really high and really far. Okay, now it's going to be over to you to explore with your brains and your bodies. I've shown you 2 different ways to jump. I wonder if you can come up with even more different ways to jump. Sometimes you might use 1 foot, sometimes you might use 2 feet. You could also think about jumping in different directions because that would be fun too. Always making sure we land on our feet with our soft knees. So if you want to pause the video there and explore lots of different ways of jumping safely, and we'll see what you came up with in a moment. Hi, welcome back. Maybe you've had a chance to now explore lots of different types of jump, and you might have been able to show somebody in your household the different ways that you've chosen to jump. I wonder if any of your jumps are the same as my jumps. So we've already done 2 feet to 2 feet, and we've done 1 foot to the same foot, a big hop. I'm now going to think about jumping in different directions as well, because we've only been moving forwards. And I think there's more fun ways and fun directions that we can travel in and jump in too. So I also came up with jumping sideways. I wonder if you came up with jumping sideways too. If you haven't, or even if you did, can you copy me? Jump sideways. You might even jump side to side like I'm doing. I'm always starting on 2 and always landing on 2 with those soft knees. Awesome. So we've jumped forwards, we've jumped sideways. How about if we're really careful, do you think we could jump backwards as well? Still making sure we've got soft knees and our bottom sticking out. Have a go. Can you jump backwards too? Maybe that's one that you came up with already. Wow, we're doing so well. I wonder if anyone thought about jumping and turning. Maybe you can jump and turn in the air as well and still land safely. Wow, you're doing such a good job. I'm going to challenge you with one more. This time, we're going to start on 1 foot and land on 2. So we're going to mix those things up that we were doing earlier. So start on 1, land on 2. Have a go. Maybe you've already come up with that one. Start on 1, land on 2. See how you do. Awesome. You're getting so much better at your jumping, always remembering to bend those knees. So now we've been exploring jumping in different ways and jumping in different directions. I wonder how high we might be able to jump. So this time, using some of the jumps that we've just been doing, or you might come up with, I want you to see how high you can jump. I wonder if you can almost touch the ceiling or touch the clouds if you're outside. I'm going to see if I can start on 2 feet and land on 2 feet and jump really high. Wow! Think about what I did with my arms to jump really high. I think I had to reach up high, and you might think about reaching to pick up the tallest leaf off the tallest tree. So if you want to pause the video there and see out of all those different jumps, how high you can jump. Wow, you've been jumping so high. I wonder if some jumps you can jump higher than others. Okay, this time you're going to see how far you can jump. Okay, so I'm going to do my 2 feet to 2 feet, but this time I'm going to jump far. Oh, wow, I almost cleared the space there, 2 feet to 2 feet. So if you want to now have a go at seeing if you can jump as far as you can, you might have to jump high as well. This jumping is ever so tiring. We're almost there in reception classes. We're going to finish with a fun activity. This activity is called steeplechase, which is an athletics event where the competitors have to jump over obstacles and run in between. Now we're going to be having a go moving around the space that we're in, and you can jog or you can choose different ways that you would like to move. And I'm going to call out different things. If I call out gate, you're going to imagine you're jumping over a gate. So in order to do that, you have to jump high. So if I say the word gate, you're going to jump as high as you can, thinking about really reaching up tall to the tallest leaves in the tree. And it's up to you how you jump. But whatever you do, you have to jump high. So that's gate. If I say water, you're going to jump over the water, so you're going to try and jump as far as you can. And again, you can choose how you're going to jump, but you have to try and jump as far as you can so your feet don't get wet. Now, if I say fall, you don't want to happen, but it might happen because we're jumping so high and so far, you're going to jump from side to side. And we had a go at jumping side to side before. Okay, so, and the last one is going to be win. Like you won the race. And if we win, we're going to try and skip and cheer. Okay, so in a moment, I'm just going to show you what those 4 things look like so we can copy and remember. Okay, so we're going to begin with the gate. So if you're moving around in your race and I say gate, you're going to jump as high as you can and then carry on trying to win your race. If I say water, you're going to try and jump as far as you can. Once you've landed, stand up, carry on your race. If I say fall, you're going to jump from side to side. You might do 2 feet. You might choose to hop side to side, up to you. And lastly, so that we can win our race, I might say win, and you're going to skip. And if you want to skip whilst moving your arms side to side because you've won. And when I skip, I think about step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. If you find it tricky doing arms and legs at the same time, maybe just stick with your legs or stick with your arms. It's up to you. Okay, so we've got gate, water, fall and win. 4 things to remember. I think we can do it. Okay, are you ready? We're just going to be jogging, not sprinting, not going too fast. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, so we're ready in our steeplechase race. Water, jump as far as you can and then carry on your race. Water, good stuff. Making sure you bend your knees as you land. Gate, did you jump really high? Hopefully your feet didn't touch the gate. Water, fall. Oh no, we're going to have to jump side to side. Good, nice soft landings. And off you go again. Gate, nice and high. Gate, water, fall. Are you jumping side to side? Well done, landing nice and softly. And off you go again. And win. So skipping, maybe waving your arms, or just sticking to your step hop, if that's easier. Step hop, or just using those arms. Wow, reception classes. Now, I don't know about you, but I've definitely worked hard in today's lesson. Whew, my heart is beating faster and I'm really, really energised now. Whew, we're going to finish with a cool down because we don't want to have sore muscles tomorrow. So we're going to start by making our body really big and wide. Can you make a big star shape reception class? Nice straight arms, nice straight legs. Whew. You might copy me on your feet. You might choose to do your star shape lying down. Try and stretch your fingers as far away from each hand as you can. Stretch your toes apart. And really think about slowing down your breathing. Okay, now you're going to come into a small shape. So it might be on your bottoms, it might be on the side of your body, it might be on your knees. Make your body really small, like a tuck ball. And I'm going to think about breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth, because we've worked so hard today. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Now we're going to think about a long stretch shape. You might do it lying down like me. You might do it standing up. You might do it on your tummy. Think about stretching your whole body whilst thinking about your breathing too. So don't forget, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and then slowly come up to seated. Okay, awesome reception. You deserve a really, really big pat on the back for today. And hopefully you're going to join us in our next athletics lesson too. And remember, stay safe, stay active, stay healthy.